In this video, we are taking a look at another 10 great cards to pick up from recently sold auctions on eBay. So let's go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and we are back today with another 10 cards to pick up on eBay. Now, these are cards which are really cool, and I feel like these are going to be great pickups for collections or completing maybe master sets or just overall investments down the line. Maybe cards even go and get graded, but these are 10 great cards. Now we're actually going back and looking at some older cards today. I'm super looking forward to it. Let's take a look. Okay, right, first off, we are looking at Typhlosion from Neogenesis. We're looking at the holo. This is an incredible card. Neogenesis is a really old set, and guys, this card is super sweet. I remember actually owning this myself back in the day, before I decided to throw away all my collections when I was younger. But this is a great card. Now, it is quite pricey, but it is a great card to pick up. So we look at rare ones. This one's light played, $48. That's pretty good going, to be honest. Got some Japanese ones there. We want to look at the English ones. So we've got another one here, $25. Now, this card is super sweet. It is old, so trying to get one in a really good condition can be tricky. But if we can pick one up in near mint here, sold for $75. So it is on the higher end, but it is a vintage card. It is a great card in one of my favorite sets. I love Neogenesis. And Typhlosion is really sweet. We have one here in a PSA 8. This is a first edition one that's sold for $305. That's actually pretty sweet, to be fair. If you can get one first edition and well graded, I mean, 8 is pretty good, especially in an old card like that. If we look further down, we can see a lot of them are probably like light played. This one says it's mint unplayed, which is super cool. But like I say, the prices can vary massively, especially when you start looking at a lot older cards, just because the quality of those cards can be so varied. They are old cards at the end of the day. They've seen a lot of love and a lot of play and just been in people's collections. So yeah, it's super cool. We can pick it up, like I say, price ranges. If you get it graded, hopefully you can grade it well. But even so, an 8 sold for a reasonable amount of money. It is first edition. So guys, you can decide whether or not you want to get first edition or just a normal one. You got one here, first edition PSA 9, got a best offer of $600. It's pretty good going. So if you get a good one and it's pretty good condition, maybe send it off to go and get graded. I mean, we have one here, which is a PSA 6, so it's quite low. $60, that's not bad at all. So yeah, Typhlosion is our first card we're looking at. Next up, we have a card from Legendary Treasures, and that is the Lugia EX. This card is super sweet. Again, it is an old card, but it is a goodie. Legendary Treasures is, again, a really old set. Packs are worth a ton of money, hard to get hold of. And this is a super sweet card. I love Lugia, and I know you guys like Lugia too. This is a beautiful card, and it's cheap. It is quite cheap to pick up, and that's really great news for us. So on eBay, it is recently sold for around $10, in all honesty. This is pretty good. I just think the artwork looks so nice. You can get a really nice one, well centered. Maybe even consider sending off to get graded, because it is such an old and iconic looking card from a really old set. But this card is super sweet. So we have one here, the PSA 8, sold for $31. It's pretty good going. So if you can pick one up for around $10 to $15, PSA 10, look at this one, guys, $221. This card is a goodie to get graded if you can get it at a really good high level grade. Like I say, Legendary Treasures, these older sets, the further back we go, the harder and harder it is, not only to pull these cards in a near mint condition, but to just get hold of the packs as well. It's super difficult. So if we can pick these up on eBay, super cheap, in decent condition, and then maybe even get it graded, then you can make a decent amount of money. But not only that, it's just great for a collection. And Lugia is a card which loads of people always want. This is a super cool card. I really want to get one myself, especially if I can pick it up for less than $10. That is insane. So yeah, Lugia is the number 2 pick for today. Next up, we have a card from Fates Collide, and that is the Glacier EX. Absolutely love Glacier. It's from the X and Y era. And again, older set, hard to get hold of. All of these cards in this video are going to be quite hard to get hold of, especially for the packs of these sets. So picking up singles for a decent amount of money is always a sure thing to do, and Glaceon is one of these cards. Okay, it is super cool. We are looking just at the normal EX, and guys, you can see it here, $2. I mean, $5 $2. I mean, if we can get it for around $5, I mean, you've even got the full art one here as well. Either one is super nice. And guys, if you could pick up, I would go for it. I love Glaceon. Any of the evolutions, everybody loves them. So this Glaceon is a super great pickup from an amazing set, Fates Collide. It is a great set, and you can get the full art or the EX, either one. They are super good, so this is a great card to get. Next, we have one of my all-time favorite Pokemon, and that is the Tyranitar, and it is the Megatrontar EX from Ancient Origins. This card is super sweet. I really do like this card, and you can pick it up pretty good. Now, I did do another Ancient Origins card the other week. Ancient Origins is a great set. There's some fantastic cards and artwork in this set, and the Megatrontar EX is super cool. So you can pick it up for anywhere between, I would say, $10 on average to around $20. This card is super cool. I like it. Great set again, hard to get hold of. So if you can pick up this amazing card. Tyranitar is another one of these cards which everybody loves. I especially do. I love Tyranitar. And I just like the mega cards. The mega versions of a lot of Pokemon do look super cool. And nice collection pieces. Now, is this a card that could grade well? I mean, if you can get a really good copy, then I would probably do so. We have one here in a PSA 10, which sold for 157. That's pretty good. So, I mean, there is a potential to get good, well-graded ones with good value. And I would suggest doing so. Megatrontar, Ancient Origins, great pickup. Next, we have a Rayquaza, and it is a Rayquaza from Dragon Vault. Now, this is an old set from the Black and White era. And it is Rayquaza, which everyone knows is amazing Pokemon and great card. This is a sweet card. I love Rayquaza, and this card you can pick up pretty cheap and it can grade pretty well. So we have one here that sold recently for around $20, but there's a graded one here in a PSA 9 that had a best offer 118, which is really good. But you can actually pick it up super cheap. Look, I mean, we got some here. There's a PSA 9 for $90, a raw one here. It's a stamped one for $13. This is a great card. I really like Rayquaza. Again, Black and White era have some amazing Pokemon and amazing cards. And the thing is it is expensive. Black and White sets are super expensive to pick up right now, but there are great individual cards that you can pick up. Now, as always with any older cards, you're not too sure how well the quality could be, but this is a great pickup. And Rayquaza is a card which always holds value, just like Charizard really. It's just really iconic, and everyone likes Rayquaza. And Black and White era sets are usually really good, and Dragon Vault has some, well, amazing dragons, and Rayquaza is definitely one of them. Okay, we are going back even further to Team Rocket, one of my all-time favorite vintage sets, and we're looking at Dark Blastoise. This is an exceptionally awesome card. I love all of the Dark Pokemon series that they have in the Team Rocket series, and Dark Blastoise is definitely one of them. You can pick one up for around, there's a 17, this is a non-holo one, for around $17. If we scroll further down, you got a first edition holo for $125. That's pretty good as well. If you can get a really well graded one, like a good quality one, well centered, and one that hasn't got much wear and tear, then that could be worth a ton of money. Let's take a look anyway. Look at this, PSA 5. This is what I'm saying. It's not going to be in great condition. PSA 5, $106. That's what I mean. If you can find one that is not that bad condition, even in a low grade, it is worth a decent amount of money when graded. Look at this one here, guys. PSA 9, $585 for a first edition holo. That is crazy. So if you can get if you actually have one that's pretty good, maybe send it off to get graded. We have one here, PSA 9, $98. That is for the non-holo by the looks of it. So the holo one is obviously worth a hell of a lot more, and if it's first edition, it's going to be worth a ton of money. But Dark Blastoise is one of my favorite cards from the set. Team Rocket, great set, and you can pick up Dark Blastoise. A little bit more expensive. It's vintage, really is. First edition will be and holo, but great pickup, and could be worth a lot of money when graded. Next, we have a card from Fossil, and that is Gengar. Love Gengar. Again, one of my favorite Pokemon as well, but I know a lot of you guys love Gengar too. Here's the thing. We have one here that sold recently. It is a non-holo for around $11 from the Fossil set. If we keep going down here, we got another one for $25. Now, Fossil is a great set. Again, always going to be expensive to buy the packs. If you can get a holo one, we have one here, Holo Rare, first edition, near mint, $61. That is absolutely crazy. Now, most of these will probably be unlimited rather than first edition. Like the Dark Blastoise, any first edition cards are going to be worth a ton of money. So if you will probably want to pick up a non-first edition one, that would be a lot more reasonable. One here, look at that, PSA 9, first edition Gengar, you know, offer under $400. This card is insane. I love it. And you know, as you can see, graded ones, guys, PSA 10. It's worth a lot of money. There's no way about it. So if you can pick up a great one, if you do have a great one, now's a really good time to try and get it done. But yeah, guys, super, super cool. Love Gengar, love Fossil. If you can get first edition Holo, you're onto a winner. Okay, next we have a card from Jungle, and that is the Vaporeon. Absolutely love Vaporeon. It is one of my, in fact, it is my favorite of the original 3 evolutions. Love Vaporeon. And you can pick one up for a reasonably good price. I mean, as you can see here, Holo Rare, $5.50. Probably not going to be in the best condition, but that's fine. Older cards are going to be very tricky, but if you could pick it up for, you know, lightly played, $8.50. These are great little pickups, especially if you love older vintage cards. I certainly do. Jungle is a great set. I used to have the whole set years ago and ended up just throwing it away. Didn't even sell it. I know, instant regret that is. But guys, like I say, Vaporeon, super sweet. Love it. You know, Fossil, Jungle, even base set, Team Rocket, all of them have great cards, great holos. If you get a good quality one in good condition, it can be worth a ton of money if graded well. But I absolutely love Vaporeon. So around $5 to $10 for just a regular, you know, just a unlimited holo rare. You're on to a winner, guys. You really are. Look at that. You know, we've got a Jungle PSA 7 non-holo, $30, PSA 5. So if you get a good quality one, gets rated well, it could be worth a decent amount of money. Great pickup right now is the Vaporeon from Jungle. Okay, next we have Brock's Ninetales. Now, I absolutely love Ninetales, especially the Alolan, but we're looking at the original, and we're looking at the Legendary Collection Brock's Ninetales. So the Gym Challenge Brock's Ninetales. So first edition, we have one here in a PSA 10 for $472. That is crazy. Great set. I love the Gym Leader Gym Challenge style card that they brought out years ago. Great set. Love them. And Ninetales is one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Holo here, first edition, $40. Actually, that's pretty good value, especially if you can get one. There's one here, unlimited. Okay, so it's not first edition. For around $20. We've got a couple of graded ones here, $13 for a played one. Most of the time they're going to be played. If you can find a mint near mint for a decent price, then I would do so. This is a great card. We've got a few graded ones here. Then you've got some Japanese ones as well. But for an English one, we're probably looking around $20 or so for just a normal played version of this card. It's going to be really hard to get in mint near mint. But for around $20, could be a bit more. And as we've seen, it grades really well. So if you get a really good one and get it well graded, then again, great cards. But I absolutely love this set. And we're going to look at some more cards from that set in future videos as well, because I absolutely love Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes. But yeah, super sweet. Brock's Ninetales. Okay, last but not least, we are looking at Light Arcanine. This is a card from Neo Destiny. I love Arcanine, and this is just a super sweet card. Now, if you could pick it up at a reasonable price, then you're onto a winner. Again, great card. As you can see here, you've got a medium play one for around $26 that sold, $80 for another one for the holo rare. So if we look at this one here, guys, we got a PSA graded one that was $320. We have first edition $320. So if you could pick up one that's played, which is probably what I would go for, because otherwise you're going to end up spending a lot of money. You got first edition one, so the first editions are going to be worth an absolute bomb. Great set. I love all of the second gen cards as well, and Arcanine's one of my favorite, and I just like it, the light version. Super cool. You had all the dark versions, light versions as well. So Light Arcanine here, we have the rare holo for $100. So it is slightly higher, it is slightly expensive, but as you can see, it does grade at a very high price as well. Great card. PSA 6, that's what I'm saying. PSA 6 even sold for $140. So it is quite pricey, but the artwork looks so cool. I love the look of this card so much. So there we have it, the Light Arcanine. I would suggest picking this one up if you've got the money and if you love Neo Destiny cards like I do. So there you have it, guys. Those are 10 great pickups. These are older cards, vintage style cards from older sets to pick up that you can get on eBay, ungraded, graded, whichever condition played, near mint, heavy play, medium play. It doesn't matter which one you decide to get. If you love the card and you've got the funds to be able to do so, then I would, because these are super cool collection pieces, as well as great cards to pick up. They'll hold value, and as you can see, they're quite expensive as well, and they do sell for a decent amount of money in a good condition. All right guys, if you made it this far into the video and you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more Pokemon content. And as always, you guys are legends. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.